Hello, Hogziller here again for another Tycoon video. Today we're going to be playing Golf Resort Tycoon. Little history of this game before we get started. It was a game developed by Cat Daddy Games and published by Activision back in 2001. The CD I'm actually playing this from was a twin pack game where you got Golf Resort Tycoon and Ski Resort Tycoon on the same CD. So hopefully I can do another video on Ski Resort Tycoon, but I flipped the coin and decided to do Golf Resort Tycoon today. So let's go ahead and get started here. So it's been a while since I've actually played this. I just fired it up to make sure that it started up, but I haven't done actually any game. So minimal amount of settings for what I would consider a low-end budget game, especially when it came on 2 games on 1 CD. But let's go ahead. Let's do regular environment and easy. So, if I remember right with this game, it's an okay game. It's kind of clunky. It's kind of okay. It's kind of clunky. Let's go ahead and start building some of the support stuff, because we know we're going to need the maintenance. We need, what else do we need? We need groundskeeping. Can we get any more groundskeepers here? Yep. We don't need advanced groundskeeping. We need a portable toilet. So let's go ahead and get that. $2 for a toilet on the course when you have the woods all around? Sounds like a ripoff to me. Let's go ahead and get a double service, because this is what I call like a build-up game, where you need to build one thing to get to the next thing, so on and so forth. Okay, need first aid. Security. And what we're going to be building a lot of, if I remember right, are these pest control buildings. I usually like to build these all around the course, usually by every hole. I admit, like, the routing of these people is kind of bad. You'll kind of see where they always will be chasing the most oldest gopher hole. Instead of like, okay, you have 2 of them assigned to that gopher hole, go to the next one. That's not what happens here. So let's go ahead. Let's get some golf club rentals. If I remember right, I think I want quality rentals too, but let's get some other stuff in here. So we got the food. We'll deal with that later. Small putting course. I don't think I need that right away, but we'll keep that in mind. Add some place to sleep. I like the mouse with the T. That's a pretty nice thing I like about this game. But just the overall layout is kind of clunky. Ooh, tennis court we might need, and an upgraded clubhouse. But let's start. This is a game, like I know in my other videos I talk about half-finished games. This one I consider like 95% finished. The other things that they're not integrated real well, and you're going to see here in a second, is how you would add like water and sand. Okay, let's... So now I placed the location of the first fairway. I can adjust the size of the fairway. Now I pick the next leg, so I can go in just about any direction. About, I'd say what, 180 degrees to 90 degrees. I did a par 5. I should probably start it with a par 3. But now let's go ahead and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, I'll do this sand. We'll just put this sand over, rotate it over here, and see how it just doesn't like fit with the course. How I can run it off the edge. I mean, this actually looks pretty well, actually. But there's other ones where the sand can be off into the outside part of the rough. Okay, so we got some people coming in. Let's start building more of the course here. Let's go cheap and get the... Okay, par 3 is open. I don't know if the golfers are starting yet. You can click on the golfers here, if I remember. Right-click on the golfers, and... let's keep building some holes here. How much room do we have till the edge? We got lots of room. I'm just wondering if I want to put in, before I do that, if I want to put in that practice putting green. I can't exactly remember, like, what order you do this stuff in. But we'll put that in and see if that doesn't come back to rear its ugly head later. 6,000. So I guess we're going to do a par 4. Let's put a little bit out from the... Okay. Let's see if we got to put in our path, if we even can. I don't even remember what these landmark deals are. I don't even know if they do anything. I know, like, for the Ski Resort Tycoon, building paths are critical because the guests will move a lot slower if you don't have this in. And you want the guests to keep moving along. So, I do know putting in paths is critical for that game. And you'll see me do that. But that's about all I remember from that game. The music for this game ain't too bad. It's kind of got a nice melody. I think there's different songs. I don't remember for sure. See, we're just making a few dollars are coming in. I'm charging, what, $25 in greens fees? I got 2,000 to play with here. So here's something like, it has a question mark over it. You need advanced groundskeeping in order to add the floral groundskeeping. Eventually I'm going to add a whole bunch of advanced groundskeeping. But for right now, because the groundskeepers, what they'll do is they'll water the holes and cut the grass. Here's what I was talking about with some gopher holes. Let's see, where are pest control? Let's see here. Well, it looks like he's heading for something else. See how they're kind of weaving their way through here. I always like watching the golfers on this game because most of them aren't that good, and unlike SimGolf, which I have on some uncommentary videos on this channel, um, these golfers aren't as smart as some of the other ones on SimGolf can. And granted, you can have the ones like AA Slicer and Jim Amateur or whatever from that game that aren't that good. And you can see here he put dynamite down and got rid of the gopher hole. Let's see here. We're getting some money in here. I'm just wondering if I want to try. Do I have enough for a par 3? I can put a par 3 in here and yeah, get some more people out on this course. Yeah, I figured I was going to have to dog leg it a little bit here. But I'd like to get par 5s in if possible. See how everyone kind of gets backed up here? I think they're kind of watching their... I'm getting tired of waiting. That's why I try to build stuff out here for people to do. And this really actually doesn't get used until they complete rounds. Then they'll go to the hotels. That's why, like, ski resorts just a little better on that, because all they gotta do is complete, like, just one ski run or some other task and end up in the hotel. Here, they gotta complete a round, and then they usually go to a hotel. Let's see here. Starting to get backed up here on the first hole. That's why I tried to build this par 5 early on, so that people would tee off, get up here, move the ball ahead, and try and avoid having so many hills, because they might get stuck and it might roll back down this hill, and it'll just take forever for them to get off this hole. I don't know where our golfers went here. Or is this the... I like how before this group can go, this guy has to come around to the end, and then they can move ahead. I'll admit, it's an okay game. It's an okay game to kill time, but there's not a lot of storyline variation. There are challenges on this game. I've tried them a couple times. They can be a little difficult. Maybe if I have time, maybe I will do a challenge video, like a part 3 or part 4. But today I just wanted to show you how the instant action works. Starting to get some money in here, but it's not coming in too quick. We have the ability to modify terrain. I don't think you can do it once. Once the hole is put down. I might have tried to flatten that out beforehand. I just try and avoid sand and water. It just, there's no purpose to it, really. Unlike SimGolf, which impacts your hole ratings and that. So here's one where the sand kind of went off the fairway as I was talking about before. I don't know if I want to just try and put maybe a little water just to show what that looks like. Put it over here. I don't want it like right there where they're always going to hit into it. It looks like they're going to hit into this kind of like well area. Looks like here we have golfing statistics. You can find where your entrance is, current weather, star rating of your golf course, which is also down here at the bottom. As you build more stuff, your star rating will go up. You have your occupancy and what day of the week it is. Admissions history, how many golfers are coming in. And we just have history. A lot of gophers in this game. Cash history, you can see we spent it all initially here. That's a pretty meaningless graph. Another meaningless graph, your assets history, and your weekly expenditures. A list of the guests and what they're saying. Hopefully we can get these people to tee off. Searching for golf school. I wonder what it would take to get golf school. What do I have to aim for? Golf pro. Probably not going to happen right away. Got tennis courts here, which is a nice thing for them to do instead of golfing, is get the recreational facilities in. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that tennis court in. I don't need more holes. I need these people to keep going on the ones they are currently on. Oh man, there's gopher infestation everywhere. Do I have enough to put another... I know I'm saving that money for other stuff, but we need to clear up these gophers. Looks like everyone's hitting it off to the right here. Oh, we're about to run out of money. Oh, hopefully we can get some money in here. I think putting that gopher thing in really... I wonder if we need to get rid of this. Yeah, we just need to get rid of it. We can't afford to go bankrupt here. I'm going to shoot for the tennis courts next, I think, because of how far are these people? They're about to do hole 4 here once that last person putts out and gets in a nice orderly fashion so they can march totally out of line. So these people are on their final hole. Then they'll want to use stuff like the tennis court, which I'm about to put in here. They'll want to eat. They're going to want to stay in the hotel, which can hold 4 people. But let's see if we can get the tennis court in here. Looks like we could use some lawn mowing here. How's our groundskeeping doing here? I think you can only get 2. I forgot what resort security does except open up other stuff. Almost feel like it's an incomplete part of the game, but and maybe that was the intent. Let's go ahead and get ready to buy our tennis court here. Are we able to buy path? Like I mentioned, not as important for Golf Tycoon, but it does kind of help lay stuff out. Definitely important for Ski Resort Tycoon. So let's see how those first golfers are doing. I know that I feel like I really sent them way out into the middle of nowhere, but my plan is to kind of build back towards this direction, go back out towards this direction here, try and build back towards this direction so that they eventually will end, like hole 18 will end somewhere in this neighborhood here. Or can you only go 9 holes? Oh yeah, you can do front 9, back 9. Okay. Let's see if anyone's gonna take advantage of the hotel after everyone gets in a nice orderly fashion. Oop, that guy really shanked her off to the left. But okay, so yep, one person's gonna end up at the hotel here, and where are the other ones gonna? I need some nourishment. Going to bakery stand 1. That's why I'm hoping to get like a restaurant in here so that he only has a capacity of 1. I wonder what the other ones. Hopefully one of them's going like here. Like I know in Ski Tycoon, hotels you'll fall behind on, and they'll be like lined up outside the hotel to use it. So it's always key to build enough facilities for everything here. I might go back and put in that that pest control, or I might just build the whole course and then put the pest controls in afterwards. Not sure. I mean, I'm gonna see what needs a full service bathroom before putting them in here. Quality rentals, gift, golf pro, full service restroom for beer garden. I might just put those in and get it over with. Gifts aplenty is needed for the larger hotel. Beer garden, family cottage. So let's go ahead and get those bathrooms in if it's not too expensive. Only 2,000, but just because it's going to hold everything else up and it ain't eating up too much of my money here. I'm going to cut down some of these trees. Now I can build the rest of the path. One other thing I'm going to show here, definitely for part 1, is I believe you can do guest views. So let's... Whoop. One thing I do like about this game, and this is because this person's stuck inside, is you can do a view of what the person can see. So in this case, we will select the chipping course. I'm holding down the F key and I'm flying along here. Honestly, this would have been a great thing to have on SimGolf. It's not always perfect. It's a little better, once again, on Ski Resort Tycoon. But you can fly along, look at your course. I'm trying to remember. I thought you could see the holes, but this just might be a rendering issue here. Hello, lawn mowing guy. Let's see here. We got more people finishing. How are we doing here? Got 4. I mean, I don't want to like overbuild hotels because I don't know how this course is going to end up. I'm just wondering if we need to build another golfer thing. I mean, these guys are probably running all over the place by now. Going to the hotel. Going to the hotel. Yeah, all these people are tired and they're ending up at the hotel. I wonder what it takes to build the next level of hotel here. Looks like we can start our beer garden if we can get enough money. But we need gifts aplenty. That's 12,000. And I still need to get like quality rentals on the course here. I wonder if I can. Looks like we're getting a little bit of money in here. I think if we go here, I bet you there's people standing outside the hotel. Oh, here's that group. I think they should start queuing up outside here. I guess it ain't wise to put the hotel right across from the maintenance with the hazmat thing, if there was any true realism to this. Looks like we got a couple other ones trying to go there. Yep. So how they queue outside while they wait for a space to open up. That's what it looks like here. What I'd like to do is get this quality rentals in, and then I think what we'll do is we'll break this up into multiple parts. See if we can build this whole thing out. I just know this is one of those games that you build. As you put money into it, you get more money back quicker, so on and so forth. See here. I'm just wondering if I want to charge a little bit more. Just so we can get that quality rentals in here. Okay, let's go ahead and buy our quality rentals. Guess we don't absolutely need to have it that close to the course, but now we'll get our path in. Okay. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for right now in this first part. Let's go ahead. We'll save this as Hogziller. And I think that's where we're going to leave this. This is the first part of Golf Resort Tycoon. If you like what you've seen in this video, go ahead and drop me a like. If you have a question, leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and see you in part 2.